morning, everybody. My name is Flekke Wondergem, and I was walking around the other day and saw this little packet of seed laying around, and it just got me thinking about my childhood days, living on a farm. I grew up on a farm in a small farming community called Lichtenburg, where my dad and my grandfather was farmers there. And I can remember conversations that took place in terms just before the planting season they were very selective in what they're going to plant, obviously to get the best return on their investment, as well as how they're going to nurture and look after the seed throughout the year in the different seasons, because each season presents different problems for the farmer, and it's his job to make sure that seed is well taken care of and well nurtured. So when it comes to harvesting, he gets the best harvest. So, and it just got me thinking about, that seed is not really only for farmers, but it's for every single human being walking on the face of the earth. If I have to say that, every word that we speak, every action that we do, are seeds we sow into our own lives, into the lives of others. A simple thing like throughout the Gospels, you hear Jesus talking about walk the extra mile. Why does he say that? The reason for that is simple. If I'm going to go out my way to help another man, or walk an extra mile for a guy if he asks me to help him, and go the extra mile, rest assured, if I'm in trouble or need the same guy, if I need a hand, that same man will walk an extra mile for me. All these different things that Jesus spoke throughout the Gospels is little lessons that he taught us, is seeds that we can sow into the community, into our own lives, that eventually when the harvest comes back, we will reap a good harvest out of it. And the same applies to our own lives, where we speak life and death over our own lives, over our spouses, over our children, over our community. And so often we find ourselves caught up in the negativity of life, which is, it's a reality. But if we want to see a good harvest in our life, we need to start speaking life into our lives. The Bible is, in the book of Matthew, it says, from the fruit of his mouth a man's belly is filled, and with the harvest from his lips he is satisfied. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. You see, we again, like I said earlier on, we get caught up in bad mouthing our spouses and our children and our work colleagues, and those are seeds that we keep on planting. And when they come back, we keep on asking ourselves the question is, what has gone wrong? But the question we have to actually ask us, what seed have we planted into our future, into our lives? And it got me thinking about the second point I would like to make is if you look at this packet, if I'm going to open this packet up and I'm going to put this seed into the ground, this is lettuce, and hopefully I'm going to get lettuce. But if there's a few fruit seeds in this packet, you will find some lettuce coming up, and then obviously whichever other seed that's in this packet will also come up. And this packet, I would say, represent our heart. And the Bible says in Proverbs, it speaks about, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Now it's very important, just a different translation, a New Living Translation says, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Now, in our hearts, a lot of people, and I'm talking to myself as well, we have accepted certain things, we have left certain seeds in our hearts, and out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks, and out of the good treasures of man's heart, you will start seeing fruits out of your mouth that comes from your heart. And I just got thinking about it is that what seed or what things have we left in our heart that will produce a bad harvest? Sometimes we just have to reflect back in our lives and start separating the stuff in our heart and give it to the Lord. I must say, certain things like unforgiveness, pain, anger, there's so many things that people are sown into our hearts, which shouldn't be there, that has taken root in our lives, and it's up to us to uproot those little things that is grown weeds in our heart. And for us, we need to obviously start separating the good and the bad in our hearts and start speaking life again. Separate those things, take it out. Do not accept those words that's been spoken of your life, and start moving on with life. And as you go on, you start speaking life. Sometimes we do ourselves so injustice of always being negative about our own lives and about how we live our lives, and things that we, that if we face the first challenge, we get negative about life and negative about our surroundings and negative about our, again, like I said, our spouses and our children and about our country. But if we're going to start speaking life into those things, you will start seeing a big turnaround in your lives. You will start feeling a little bit more positive. You can start feeling that you can do these things. And I would like to just leave us with a verse in Proverbs 13, verse 2, and says, "A man shall eat well from the fruit of his mouth." The question I've got is, what seed are we sowing into our lives and to the lives of others? Thank you.